we basically have collaborated and just started this firearms training because she does a lot of self-defense and everything, and I do strictly guns. I'm gonna do guns. So if she wanna do other stuff, I just wanna do guns. So go ahead.
Good morning, ladies. Welcome to our firearms training for beginners. As she mentioned, my name is EJ, and this is Aisha. So we partnered up to put these classes together. But before we jump to our introductions, I actually want to know who you guys are.
Good morning, my name is Peggy. I'm from South LA. I am here because my baby daddy's a stalker. And I need to protect myself from him or anybody else.
What's your initial feeling coming into this class?
I've shot guns before. I just need to actually know what I'm doing. So I'm prior military service. That was like 20 years ago though. My baby, what we call her? What we name her?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Brought the widow with me, but I just need to really know like how to handle her. Anybody can just get a gun and not know what to do with it and have accidents and stuff. So I want to be properly trained on how to handle it.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lucy, and I'm from Linwood. And me and my husband just want to be responsible gun owners. We just want to know how to, like Peggy said, handle the gun and just be prepared in case of an event.
My name is Lala. I'm from South LA. I'm a probation officer in Belly County. So I have always known about firearms, been around firearms. I've shot before, but it's been years before. I'm a soon-to-be empty nester, so so I will be, alone. So I want to be able to protect myself, and I want to be able to do it safely.
And we're going to talk about getting to it. We always say keeping it in place. If you're in the living room, we're going to get into more detail where to keep it at.
Okay.
So your mental knows where to go if you get started.
Right.
How did you hear about it?
Actually, my daughter took a class over at LAX, West LA.
Okay.
And she kept telling me, you gotta do it, let's do it. We were gonna do it, but like I said, she's moving out. Yeah. So I said, I wanna, do it, and I saw you on Instagram.
Oh.
My name is Tay. Hi, everybody. I am from the greater heart of Inglewood. Next to SoFi, all the traffic. The reason I am purchasing a Sandy is because, as you guys know, so much is going on. Even though I am in the city of Inglewood, you never know who is watching, you never know what's going on. And then the vehicle I have is like, the odds is always on it. So it's like, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Somebody will be in a t-shirt, it ain't gonna be me. Also, by me living next to SoFi, you get that eerie feeling where it's like you never know who can still come to the Renaissance. Even though it's gated, it's like, I don't know who's watching, and you can't always have your eyes all over the place. The way I heard about the class, the company, is through Antoinette. Antoinette is actually my baker. Plus, she's a customer in Bond. So me and her, we end up, anything that goes on, shop at A-Tag, this was going on. She known when I first bought Sandy. She's like, you been shooting like in Vegas, it's cheaper. So I told her when I seen it, she sent it to me. She's like, you should go. I'm like, okay, I'll go. So here, take it.
First woman I've heard that's aware of your surroundings in the gated community. I always tell people, just because you're in the gated community does not mean you're safe. The gates actually attract more attention than having a gate.
And then by
Not having a gate, because people assume
that you're safe.
And the guard is not even armed anyway, so
No,
he's
right.
letting any and everybody inside of it. So.
Observe and report is what they do.
Right, that's what they do.
My name is Valerie. I'm from Compton.
CPT.
I'm here because I want to learn how to use firearms safely. I have a lot of firearms in my house. My husband takes me shooting, but I'm like the shooter princess. He loads it for me. He does everything. I don't know how, and I just shoot.
Yeah.
But safely wise, I don't know how to use it. So that's my main thing, and I want to use it. I want to be comfortable. After enrolling into the class, me and my twins, they're 3 years old, was sitting in the drive-thru literally the night after. and a guy tried to get in my car. Scared the shit out of me.
Wow.
And the only thing I could think of was, oh my God, I don't have nothing in here to protect me. Like, how am I gonna fight this man off if he gets in his car? So I'm like yelling at my twins, like, do not touch the doors because they can unlock the doors from the back seat. So I'm like, don't touch anything, and it just made reinforce the reason why I need to be here today.
The things that you can go back and tell your husband, because what amazes me is that men do not we just talked about this, men do not take the proper way of arming their wives important. Because when you're away, you're not protected.
Right.
And at least, ladies, all of you should have a minimum on you of pepper spray at all times.
I live at the side of my car. I have my pepper spray. I have a bat here, and I have my knife that's literally like always in my purse. I'll take it. So I ride an Uber a lot too. So when I get an Uber, my knife is in my hand, like ready. Because I'm like, I don't know if this Uber driver went crazy or what. So I always got something with me until I get my permit to carry. I always have something with me. Well, welcome, ladies. We are so glad again that y'all were here. Thank you for sharing, the stories that y'all did share. Today is actually going to be amazing because you are going to get the tools that you need and get the confidence that you need to, really step into that and really start to protect yourselves and protect your families and stroke your husbands and boyfriends. Because like you said, a lot of men, they know how to shoot, but they don't know the actual rules and the procedures and the safety, behind it. So again, my name is EJ. I have a nonprofit organization called Women Blessing Women, where we provide a platform for women to connect, collaborate, and create change. And under that, we provide different various workshops and services. So Pretty and Protect is one of the workshops that we provide. And I had started shooting like years back. I want to say in high school, me and some of my friends used to come shoot sometime. But of course, over the years, the importance of, as you all mentioned, protecting ourselves. And with my organization, I was trying to figure out a way for myself as well as other women to learn how to protect themselves. And a little story with me as well, I had a situation where there was a stalkerish guy who was harassing me. So there was a point when I came across Aisha Page. First of all, when I saw a black woman teaching this, I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen it before. So I just thought it was amazing. And then when we connected, she was just willing to just step in, and she was like, let's do it. Like, whatever you need, like, let's do it. So here we are now. Just, make sure that you just stay in the loop with us, and we definitely will continue to help you throughout the process. Being in this class today does not stop it. We are here to help you. If you have questions after, if you need more assistance, Aisha is always open to, helping with that. So just remember when you leave here today, this is not the end of your training, okay? Other than that, I guess I would turn it over to Aisha. So Aisha is the lead instructor. She is with Ashmar Firearms training, so she will be leading today. And then in the back we have Lou and Brian. They also will be helping today with instructor classes. Yeah, our bodyguard. There we go.
So my name is Aisha again, and basically the reason why I started Ashmar was just because, I don't know, I was just like, I love guns for some reason. And I didn't own one, but I got with Lou and I was like, let's go to a class. So we ended up going to a class in the outdoor range and we loved it. And I was like, I think we should do this more often. I think we should bring more women into it, because if you notice, there's not a lot of us that's shooting guns. It's more of them that's shooting guns, and they start from like 10, 9, 8, and you see what they're doing on social media, shooting up people and doing all these crazy things. So I'm like, we need to bring more of us into it. Black and brown, we need to bring more of us into this world and to be able to protect ourselves. Because my motto is, everyone doesn't have a husband, everyone doesn't have a boyfriend, some of us live alone. So you need to know how to protect yourself when these guys are not around us. You know what I mean?
I've been shooting off and on for about 15 years. Became serious probably about 5 years ago. I have my concealed carry, so I can carry my firearm.
At any time you want.
Anytime. They just released a list of where you can't carry, which is basically everywhere. I was at the museum yesterday and I had my gun on me, so I don't really care where I'm at. I'm gonna have it. I used to been knowing each other 20 plus years. We shoot quite often together, especially mostly in the outdoor range, so it's more fun. And I've taken several courses on teaching you ladies and me how to properly hold the gun. It's not sideways, it's not a movie, this is real life. And I'm going to be bouncing some ideas off of you. And how to have a safety plan in your home, exit plan, where to keep your gun. So I'm going to bounce some few things off of you as the class goes.
Firearms.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Brian. My experience with firearms, very first time I went to go shooting was my father took me. I was maybe 12 or 13, and it was a great experience. I think I only went that one time, but I didn't fire another firearm until I was in the military. Once I got out, we used to go to the range at least once, maybe twice a month. Just like Lou said, he shooting about 15 years, but then he grew serious about 5 years ago. Me, probably about 4 years ago, I started getting serious, and I focus on a lot of outdoor shooting with rifles.
So today, we're gonna take the pre-test for the ones who have not done it, even the ones who have done it, we're gonna do it again, because you know that it does expire. So you will be taking it again. At some point when your card says the expiration date, you will be taking it again. And that's only if you want to purchase more firearms. No. You would walk into the gun store, you guys already know the process for the ones who have already purchased. So you would walk into the gun store, you would tell them, I would like to take the firearm safety test, because you have it in your mind now. You've already came into the range with us, you're already ready to go, and now you want to purchase your first firearm. You would go in there, you would say, I want to take the firearm safety test. You would pay, I think it's $25 you would pay. You would go to a little table, or maybe they have a little booth, not a whole lot of space, but you would go, you would sit, or you would stand, and you would take this test. And this is the test. If you pass, we'll allow you to get that card. Can you pull that card up for me? There you go. So this card right here is the firearm safety test that you will get if you pass, and you only can miss 6 questions, okay? So I think there's 31 to 32 questions on the test. So we're gonna take that test today. So in lieu of that, we're gonna take the test today. So we're gonna start with number 1.
When should you place your finger on the trigger of your firearm?
D,
When you are ready to shoot.
select the safest direction to point the muzzle of a firearm. A, downward.
Downrange. So you will notice when we are inside of the range, we will be at the board and the target will be down here. The firearm muzzle will always be pointing that way. You will never point the firearm towards us. You do not want to accidentally shoot yourself or someone else.
Anytime you're handling a firearm?
Correct.
Select the safest backstop for target shooting. Options A sheet of plywood, 12 sheets of plywood, a soft burnt nail, or small or mound of earth.
Brian, what's this one? 'Cause you know this one, I'm hard.
Let me see the question.
What's the safest backstop for target shooting? Because I don't target shoot.
C.
C.
You know what that is over there? That's like dirt.
No, that's more of like outdoor shooting.
Yes.
It's more of outdoor shooting. Here, we don't have to really worry about it because we're not target shooting to a sense here.
And that's a rubber
That's a
backstop.
rubber backstop.
Before using your firearm, you should know how to.
Before you use your firearm, right? What should you already know how to do? You have the firearm, right? You already purchased it. You're owner right now, right? So what should you know how to do? This is before you even start to use it.
Okay, well, you should know how to load and.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to tell you. The key is before. Okay, so we're on number 6. Guns and ammunition should be stored where? In an airtight container, in a waterproof container, in a high humidity, separately from each other.
D.
Correct. Separately. So you should have your ammo here in the box, your guns separately. Number 7, ensuring that a child cannot gain access to a firearm is A, a good idea, B, not necessarily involved in a loving home, C, mandated by California law, D, up to the child's mother. C, mandated by law. So who has kids at home? Who has kids? Almost everyone.
I have a puppy, does that count?
No, no. So just make sure those firearms are stored up high, have those keys. If you have a lock, it's locked, make sure you have it on your key ring. There is no such thing as A, a dumb question, being too careful with children and guns, C, too much ammunition or too many questions.
I would say B.
Correct. Number 9, what should children be taught to do if they discover a firearm? Stop, don't touch, leave the area, tell an adult. B, how to safely unload the gun. C, how to return the firearm to a approved locking container. Or D, reach, throw, roll, go. A, stop, don't touch, tell mom, tell dad, tell cousin, tell adult. Number 10, which is the safe place to store a firearm? On a high shelf, in a locked container, hidden out of sight at a neighbor's house. In a locked container. Even if it's on the shelf, it needs to be locked, especially if you have young children. Number 11, who is ultimately responsible for ensuring that a firearm is inaccessible to children? It is the parent's responsibility. Not the owner of the firearm. Well, it is the owner. Whoever owns the house should know that the firearm has to be locked. So number 12, what should adults teach children about guns? That guns are inheritable evil, that guns are not toys, nothing until they are much older, or how to lock and unlock a gun safe. Which one?
B.
B, guns are not toys. Number 13, before taking possession of a firearm, you must demonstrate you can effectively strike a target at 5 yards, you can safely handle the firearm, you can pass a drug test. Or D, you can tell the difference between a dummy round and a live round. So before taking possession of the firearm, you must demonstrate. So after you pass this test, you're at the gun store and they say you only missed 5 questions or you missed 6 questions. We're going to give you that firearm safety card that she just showed you, right? They're going to say, you're ready? You want to place that deposit or you want to purchase the firearm that day? They're going to open it, they're going to bring the gun from out in the back, they're going to bring it to you, and they're going to make you demonstrate how to drop the magazine, which is to pull out the magazine. They're going to make you open up the slide, and they're going to make you put the slide in a locked position. So you have to demonstrate that before you can walk out of the gun store with that firearm that you want to purchase today.
They make you do it twice. When you put the deposit, then when you come back.
Right. The first time you're gonna fill out the paperwork, and then in 10 days when you come back and pick up that firearm, then that's when you're gonna do it the second time, just like you said. A double action revolver. Now you know I don't mess with double action revolvers. He's gonna give me the answer on it. A double action revolver, A, cocks and release the hammer with a single trigger pull. B, fires 2 shots at a time. C, has 2 barrels. D, may still be loaded even with the magazine removed. I'm going to say A.
And you would be correct.
Correct. I don't like revolvers. Those are old guns, like our parents probably have some of those stored at home. And if they do, we need to tell them to come inside this classroom and let's move them to a semi-automatic firearm.
You know what? I'm insulted.
I know. He has all. Did you bring some of those guns?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so he'll show. Oh, there it is. There's one of them. That's a big baby right here. So with trigger discipline, we're gonna focus on trigger discipline when you guys get inside the booth. Trigger discipline means a penalty for touching the trigger. B, keeping your finger off the trigger while handling the firearm. C, building muscle strength in your trigger finger. Or D, respecting the firearms instructor. So what is trigger discipline?
B.
Keeping your finger off the trigger while handling the firearm. So you will not pull the trigger until you are ready to shoot downrange. Once you shoot downrange and you do pull the trigger, you're gonna bring your finger off the trigger and you're gonna place it back on top of the firearm. That's trigger discipline. So you are here, pull, and then finger comes out of the hole, right? That's when you know that you can actually perform the duties of pulling that trigger and being disciplined, that you're not keeping that finger inside the hole and that you're potentially keep shooting, right? So you gotta be able to pull, bring out, pull, bring out. So you're here, guns up, pull, fingers out, okay? Number 16, how should you check to see if the semi-automatic pistol is unloaded? A, visually inspect each cylinder. That's kind of sort of for a revolver. Cylinder, show them the cylinder.
Okay.
So that's the cylinder.
This is the cylinder right there.
So we don't really have to worry about that on a semi-automatic, right?
You see that it is empty.
Right.
Okay.
So even on a even on a semi-automatic, fingers always off the trigger. You want to be disciplined when you pick up the firearm. Always pick it up like this. Gun should be pointing down. Gun should never be pointing up. Always down and away from everyone else. Right?
Right.
This is a safe position. This is called a safe position. Right? Magazine is in. You're going to whack the slide one time. Now you are loaded. Okay? So when this gun is in a safe position and you can see there's a bullet inside, you're gonna drop the slide and now you are loaded. Okay? You are loaded.
You should be able to do this with one hand.
One hand.
Oh!
Who has nails? That's okay, free and protected.
We're gonna.
He hates us ladies with nails, but
I don't have any today.
we're gonna work through that.
I ain't gonna work with you especially with the nails.
He likes working with the women with the nails.
And the reason why is because the nail, if you're not proficient, you can accidentally pull the trigger with your nail.
What's the red part?
It's right here. That
Okay,
is-
so
that-
she has an
She has an MP.
MP9 shield. So this has a
Safe.
indicator,
Chamber load indicator, yes.
chamber load indicator, the same as,
This right here.
Yes.
Mine has one as well.
and the same as this one. They're just in different places.
It's more like a safety precaution for people who may need a little bit more.
So this gun has
You see
load indicator.
Oh.
So,
Yes.
Okay, I'm good. Okay.
and it's for many different reasons. For you to know that your gun is loaded, and if you know your gun and you're in the dark, you should be able to feel it and say, okay, I'm ready to go. Okay? Same with this. This has one too, but it's in a different place. It's here. Hold on a second. So if I keep this by my bed, so if I'm in the dark and I get started, I can feel, okay, I'm ready.
Question. My gun at home has that too, so how do I undo it? Because I've done that before and I got scared. I'm like, shit.
You
How,
done what?
like it was loaded, but like how do I take,
Rack
maybe unload it?
Rack it.
And then just take the bullet out?
The
Take that part out and
Take
then
the back.
bullet should pop out. So when you rack it, the bullets should automatically pop out, and then the magazine, you release it with your,
Okay.
should release the button. But do a pinky swap. Hit the pinky. Here.
Never thought about that.
Okay? Call it pinky swap. Just so that you know that. Okay?
You want to be as safe as possible when you have your firearm. If you own a firearm, you should know how to use it, period. You should know how to use it. You should know how to unload it, load it, and fire. It's basically only 3 steps to a firearm. Very, very simple. Today, when you go inside the booth, it's 3 of us, and it's only 5 of you guys, we're gonna have one-to-one so you can get it. Ask as many questions as you have. Just like the question you asked for us when it's up, we need you to know how, when it's up, what you can do to get it out. Because it's up for a reason. That means that you can shoot. So when you want it down, you need to be able to take the magazine out and you need to wrap the slide.
I went to the front desk and got a snap cap. Anybody familiar with a snap cap is? Snap cap is what you use to dry fire in your home practice. This is not live ammo. This will never fire, ever. If you do, we're in the apocalypse of some sorts, okay? But I got this for a reason, to show the load indicator on a round. So I'm gonna load this in the magazine.
What is that, 9 or 45?
45.
Okay, so let's start seeing what round.
Okay, this is a 45 caliber, ACP. ACP stands for Automatic Colt Pistol, okay?
Colt?
Automatic Colt, C-O-L-T.
Like Colt 45.
So now I'm gonna drop the slide, drop the lock on the slide. There, my load indicator is down, okay? There's absolutely nothing in this firearm. Now I'm gonna load the magazine. Safety's down, rack it. There you go in. There we go. Okay, now put the safety back on. And you can see this ridge right here. It's showing you there is a round inside this chamber.
This has the same thing, the load indicator. Too.
Yes.
Inside.
So just showing you what it looks like when it is up.
This one does not.
Got it.
There's no load indicator.
So I think they came up with this then.
Yes, because that's an MP. This is Glock. Glocks don't have any safeties. Glocks didn't make it.
That's the trigger safety.
But it's really no safety.
It's really no
safety. You are the safety of this gun. This shows you a safety, and this one is more of a safety. If you don't put your hand, I can have my hand here and try to pull the trigger, it will not pull. There will be not a bullet coming out. If my hand is here and I pull the trigger, the bullet's gonna come out. It's gonna fire, correct. So if I'm here and pull, it's not gonna go, but if I'm here, then it will pull. Okay, so with this one, same thing. If this load indicator is not up, lifted up, and I shoot, it's not coming out. This has to be lifted up. It's not even a big lift, it's a slight lift. So if it's lifted up, it's gonna pull. Ladies to be at a point where you can conceal. He's a concealed carry, I'm a concealed carry. Keep working on it, and we trying to get her to get her. She's ready, she's getting her application ready. So the more and more you come in here and you focus on learning how to be comfortable, your key word was comfortability. And that's what we want you to do, is to have comfort. And when you feel like you're comfortable, let's get you your concealed carry. Oh, perfect. What is this? It's a SIG. That's a SIG. That's nice. Pew, pew.
Q, don't equal protection.
Stop him right here. Because of the fact that I understand what he's saying, but as women and as people, we have to be comfortable with whatever we may feel comfortable with.
Now, my friend just let me finish.
Hold on, let me say one thing. If that's what you have to start off with to be comfortable, I'm okay with that. And then let's work our way up. We're gonna show you the difference between a 22 and a 9.
Because of the 22, now does it depend on where you strike the person? Because you said if she were to shoot a guy that was at the door, he would be off of her, but he wouldn't be dead.
So, that's what I'm gonna talk
I
about.
think your main thing was just to get home.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't, yeah.
If someone enters your home, 80% of the time, they're gonna be on something, okay? When anybody's on something, it's harder to kill them, okay? A 22 or a 380, it's less likely to drop them the first couple rounds you shoot. 9mm and or 45 is better to have, and you can still be cute. Okay? So, I always recommend, I would never recommend to anybody, a woman, 22 caliber. Bullets are about that big.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't really like VA because they have a jamming issue.
Every
Everyone can do that.
every semi-automatic pistol has a jamming feature.
Yeah.
They can't have it.
Mm-hmm.
A revolver, it'll never jam.
No.
Right.
So I just said mine jammed this morning when I was.
But
That's because you ain't used
I was about to say, but it also comes with cleaning and properly oiling your firearm. Yeah.
So if you start here, that's okay, and then potentially work your way up. You say you have a lot of guns at home, so this is not the only one. No, this is just what you brought today. Okay, so you have more guns, because if you shoot someone in the heart,
She shot in the head, but it was in a 22.
yes, you would think that most people would think that 22 is
I'm not saying
not.
that it won't kill them, but if someone comes at you,
It's less likely.
Yes.
it's just like you're gonna be in your right mind and shoot them in the head.
Yeah.
You're gonna be shooting them here.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Does it depend on, if you
Any
have
gun where if you shoot a person in the head,
that's
it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Unless God says, I don't want
Right.
to do that. It's my
Right.
fault.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm saying, if you have to choose, go with a 9mm.
The one he got, the big one there.
Yeah. You don't want that. He even said he don't want that one. You don't want that one.
Girl, this thing right here.
Here's the difference in bullet
Ammo.
Cartridge.
cartridge sizes. Okay? You have a 9mm. It's not a hollow.
Hollow points.
And you have a 45. So this is the different size.
See the big ones. Yeah.
So when this cartridge comes out, and it's like you, the hole is bigger. But if you shoot them a couple times with this,
We're gonna lay him down.
you know where it down.
Yeah.
And if you shoot them once with this, it's going to be even a heavier blow. But it takes time to handle a 45. That's. And then this is his.
Now see the difference. See the difference?
Yeah.
Girl, when you shoot that thing.
That's her stagecoach. She said stagecoach.
So that's the difference.
That's the difference.
Wow.
So you probably will tear a person's whole body with that.
That's the pretty.
So she got a 380. Okay, so now we're gonna see the difference between a 380 bullet. So even imagine what a 22 would look like. 22 would look right there. It's even smaller. I wish I.
That's why I would recommend 22.
Right.
You can still get a cute pink 9mm or a cute.
Yeah.
You can still be ladies.
Common sense dictates the safest direction depending on different circumstances.
So, safe direction.
Always point in the same direction, pointing down range. Some ranges you may go in, sometimes they may have you in an upward range. There's a range in Compton on El Segundo Boulevard across the street from Centennial. They have their, when you're in the safe direction, they want their gun up.
And it's because of the loading. It's kind of hard to load like this, they end up.
Right.
So it's a motion here, like that.
Here in this range, they want down
Then
range.
went down range.
Can you do number 2, please?
Number 2, always keep your finger off the trigger until ready to shoot. When holding a gun, rest your finger on the trigger guard or along the side of the gun. Until you are actually ready to fire, do not touch the trigger.
Thank you. Can you do number 3, please?
Always keep the gun unloaded until ready to use. Whenever you pick up a gun, immediately engage the safety device if possible. And if the gun has a magazine, remove it before opening the action and looking into the chain burr.
And that's what we just talked about earlier, that you can look in here, you see it's nothing loaded. Magazine, here. Now you're ready to go. If the bullet is inside of there and it jams, just, so hypothetically, if you're shooting, right, and it malfunctions, first thing I do is drop the magazine, and then I'll open it up to see, kind of shake it a little bit, the bullet will come out.
Oh.
Okay? Put the magazine back in, and now you're ready to shoot. Okay? Left hand is holding the shooting hand. Okay? You're gonna wrap that hand all the way around the other hand. Trigger finger is off. Thumb, I have no nails, so I always usually have my finger down here. No matter if you have nails or not, do not put your finger on this barrel right here because it's gonna pinch you and it's gonna cut you. It happens to all of us plenty of times. So when you have your thumb, you're gonna have it here, you're gonna have this thumb overlapping it to hold it back. So you're gonna, in the motion here, you're gonna get your feet placed in a good standing position. You're gonna pull the trigger, and then you're gonna take your finger off, okay? So, put it in a safe position. Magazine is loaded. 1, 2, now you're ready to shoot, okay?
Know your target and what is beyond. Be absolutely sure you have identified your target beyond any doubt. Equally important, be aware of the area beyond your target. This means observing your prospective area of fire before you shoot. Never fire in a direction in which there are people or any other potential for mishap. Think first, shoot second.
So once you pull your firearm out, we'll shoot to kill, or don't pull it out of the body. Allow a person at least 2 to 3 steps to come towards you before you can shoot. You'll shoot in the back. They can be halfway in the window and you shoot them. It's not good enough. Nope.
Gotta be all the way in.
Gotta be all the way in.
All the way in your house?
All the way in your house. Ain't no turn this way and then you start shooting.
And if you slightly hit them and they're turning that way,
And they fall face down like that, and the bullet's in the back, well, that's the problem.
do not shoot in the back.
Someone comes in your house and you want to shoot a warning shot, shoot over their head, pow! Bullet goes out, drywall's nothing, goes to another house across the street,
Hits the neighbor,
hits the neighbor,
you're liable.
you're liable. You're going down. Ain't none of that. Guy goes out, he runs away, police come out, they do an investigation, they're gonna take the firearm. Any firearm instantly, they're gonna take the firearm.
Do they have to be actively coming after you or?
It has to be imminent threat.
Imminent.
Imminent. So it literally has to be face to face.
Mhm.
Face to face threat.
Yeah. So if I'm coming at her, she can shoot me.
Okay.
If I'm backing up, if she has her gun out and I'm backing up, I'm not a threat to her anymore.
Right.
Now, if she gets nervous, she can feel shoot, and it makes feel bold in the courtroom. When they come out and do all their forensics and travel velocity of bullets and all this other stuff they do, because they gonna do it,
Yeah.
okay, you gonna have some problems. Then if I survive, guess what I'm gonna do?
Lie.
What's the word? There you go.
Setup of the house, they're not in front, but they're going into some little girl's room, but they happen to be facing
If
back.
they in your little
You know what I
girl's
mean?
room and they're back, you gonna have to.
Certain situations,
It is. Let me see how I'm gonna word this. So if I'm going to the little girl's room and you come behind me, it is back up, I'm on, freeze. He's gonna freeze. Okay? Most likely he's gonna turn around. Once he turns around and does that, you let off. Okay? Because now because the imminent threat is the yes. Because the harm now has turned to your children. So a court, a jury,
You want them here.
is gonna be like, you know what, let her go.
okay. That's how it's kind of confused. I hear that, like, no, you can't can't shoot in the back. And then I hear, oh, no, you can't.
No,
It's
it's
situational.
situational. So
Okay.
you have to really be like, this brain gotta be thinking, and this brain gotta be on the other side, because all that has to go through your head. That's why it's good to be familiar with the gun.
Just know imminent threat is basically face to face.
Yes.
That was on the window when she turned her baby out. She would have got in trouble for that.
So let's talk about that. So let's talk about that.
You had a situation where you said you were in the car and you
Okay, I was in a drive-thru and a guy tried to open up my door.
right, and then I said, my thinking would be is, do you have concealed carry? Why? So I'm thinking like the police. Why do you have a gun in inside your car, right? Are you a concealed carry holder?
So it's just say if I was, well, I ain't in other states, but if I was in California, still I wouldn't have been able to shoot him until he actually got into the car with these kids, right? Or was that still would have been a situation?
I think most likely he probably would have left if you pulled a gun.
Yeah. But what if he didn't?
If you didn't, and he was able to put his head in the car,
What I would have done, thank God your baby didn't open the door. I would have ran his ass over.
right.
Well, no, I'm blocked. That's what I said. It was crazy because it was at night, but I'm blocked in the
Another car was in front of you and right behind you, and he was.
he was
Okay, I see what you're saying.
paying attention. And he was on my passenger side trying to
Open
get
up the
in.
door.
Yeah.
That's tough, because you can't even have a gun inside your car anyway, only in the trunk. So we can, just for you guys to know, when you traveled today, you did have your guns inside the trunk, correct? Okay, perfect. So it would have been hard for you to leave the babies, you know, it just, that's,
CCW carriers can have our gun in our car.
Right. So
concealed carry weapon license.
Meanwhile, you talking here, girl. Go ahead, get it, girl.
I've had that.
You can do it. He recently just got it.
It's part of the process.
Okay, so that's a whole nother thing, but I'll just give you a rundown of it. First thing you have to do is you have to take the class. The class is 8 hours, okay? Take the 8-hour class. I don't know what the class amount now is. Could be $200 now for the class. So just say for instance, it could be $180 to $200 for the class, right? So it's between 6 to 8 hours. Okay, so let me go back. First, get the application from the website. LA Shares, where do you live at? Okay, so you're LA County. So lacounty.org has the application. Take the class. You'll need your California driver's license, you'll need your birth certificate, and you'll need a utility bill. Here's the application.
I think it's 30.
Okay, that's the application right there. And make sure your name is on the bill if you have a spouse or boyfriend or whoever. Send it in. You're going to be waiting for about a good year before they call you. In lieu of that, do your life scan. Do your life scan. Life scan could run you, I think, about $100, maybe $125. Yours will be a lot easier. You're already with probation office. Still have to do this. And then in lieu of that, they're going to call you, and then they're going to say, we need to do an interview with you. You'll take that application, make sure you make a copy of it, take it down there. They'll check everything off and go from there. The process is easy. The thing about it is just waiting till they call you. So if you send your application down there in a month, EJ's going to be sending her application next month, right?
Yes.
Promise. We talk about this all the time. So once she sends her application down, only thing she's going to be doing is waiting for them to call her. So when they finally call her, they're going to say, we need you to come down here at 10 o'clock. Are you available? Yeah, I've been waiting for almost a year. Of course I'm ready. They're going to give her that license. Same license that he has that he just showed you guys. You're going to get the license. As long as you don't have no issues, you're going to get the license. So when you come back, we're going to do the prep. So you will know, we'll go line by line with that application to show you guys how to fill it out, what you need to do. I'm just giving you the crash course of it. What you need to do so you can get approved. You can get it. You can get it. There's no reason why you can't get it. If you don't have any felonies, if you don't have any restraining orders, no issues. They don't even care about credit. So it ain't like getting a job with LA County or probation, whatever, they be asking for all this other stuff. But if you have a good driver record and a good criminal record, no criminal record, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get it. It's gonna take a while, but you're gonna get it. When you guys are at home, for me, I work from home. My gun is always sitting on my desk. I sleep with my gun sitting on my nightstand every single night. Every night. There's not a night that I don't sleep with it. We think that people's not watching us, and people are watching us. People are watching us all the time. That's why every time you look somebody popping that cell phone out, recording you, and people recording celebrities and things, people are watching you.
You don't even know it.
Just know, you guys, you're being watched. They know what we're doing. They know certain things. They know our lifestyle, who we bring in and out. So just know, if certain times you're home alone, somebody could think that's the time to take advantage of you.
Like being aware, even when you're, like she said, like if you're on your cell phones and stuff, walking to your car, walking from your apartment, like really paying attention. And I have to tell people now, like even when I'm with my friends, I'm like, y'all like put your phone there, like we need to pay attention because you're walking to your car on Instagram or walking out the store on Instagram, not paying attention till you get to your car. So
I snatch you up.
yeah, so making sure that you always are being aware.
Actually, after, you can do this process after. This comes with your interview. And it's basically a 1-year process. 1-year process. So, I wanted to pass around just for you guys to look at the different firearms.
But you gonna put your information on there too?
Yes. Fly with your firearm, you need it in the lock compartment, a lock case. No one has a case. You have a case. You would lock it on the side, you would take it with you, and you would take it to Delta's agent, and you would let her know, who's ever at the table, let them know you have a firearm and you would like to fly it, you would like to declare it. You have your other luggage, you would drop it in there. They would give you a card, you would fill out your name, your phone number, probably put the last destination that you're going. You would pick it up at your destination, at your final destination. Even if you're connecting from here to here and going there to your final destination, you'll pick it up. So you could fly with your firearm, wherever you go. Only place you can't go is New York.
Nope.
Can't go to New York with your firearm. Anywhere else you can go. Can't go international. No Mexico. We can't go to Cabo with our firearm.
No Jamaica.
No Jamaica, right?
You'll never come back.
You'll never come back. So you can fly with your firearm. You can have a concealed carry from Utah, Florida, and Arizona. That will cover you pretty much all over the world. I think the biggest thing is for you ladies is to be comfortable. And that's what we try to promote is just the comfortability. Comfortability will get you a long ways. Because we want you to be able, like me and EJ, to have that firearm sitting right there. Not with the babies, but for the ones that can. And then when you guys become empty nesters, you're going to be like, oh yeah, they going to college or whatever. It's right there, baby. Anybody come to that house, you're going to let them have it. And then you just have to tell the PD what happened. And just keep it consistent. Okay? So I think if there's no other questions, I think I'm going to give the rest of the time to be dedicated for you guys to handle these firearms. So we have a month of different firearms. You got yours, you got yours, you got yours, and then we got all of this. So we're going to test pretty much everything that we can. And hopefully today we can get you guys as comfortable as possible. Like EJ said, we hope today is not going to be the last day we field, maybe you want to do, you know, you want to learn how to travel with it, you don't know how, or whatever the case may be. So just follow us. Follow us. You tell them. You tell them.
So this is the last thing I always like to tell people. You should have a safety plan for your house. When you have something that you can do, they know to get up and do X, Y, and Z. Because what if you can't get to them?
It's kind of harder with the babies, you know what I
It's
mean?
kind of harder with the baby.
Yeah.
But just think about that. So when you go home to hubby, say, hey,
Yeah, let's do our exit. Let me ask you, what is your defense right now? Since you don't own a gun, what is your defense?
Taser, pepper spray.
Okay. What is your defense right now? You have a gun.
Yeah.
So-
pepper spray.
And you're actually ready and comfortable to use it should you need it?
The pepper spray, yeah.
No, I'm talking about this.
No.
So you're not,
That's why I'm here.
so you're not as comfortable as you want to be? Okay. So what is your defense right now?
At the house we have a spray, we have a, well,
And you have a shotgun.
yes, but it's in the closet and.
But do you know how to use it? Do your husband know how to use it? So he hasn't used it. Okay, so he needs it. You guys need to come in here. We're all shotgun trained as well. So we can help you with
the first thing you need to do when you leave with hubby is you take that shotgun and go get it serviced.
Yeah. See if it's working properly.
Go take it.
To the gun store.
Take it
Gunsmithing.
in here. Tell me if you haven't used it in 5 years, you need to get oil, you need to get it taken apart and cleaned and all that.
Okay, same thing with everybody here, you should know how to shoot it. A fundamental of a firearm owner, you must know how to break your firearm down and clean it. Most likely, after every time you use it, clean it, oil it. It will be ready for you the next time you go out. And that's one thing that I would like to get done with you ladies, is to show you how to properly disassemble your firearm. I can tell you, this firearm I got right here, I can fully break this down to its simplest compound in 7 seconds.
I mean, Omar.
It's that simple. But if you don't know what you're doing, you won't be able to. Okay, what happens if it jams? If you don't use it, it rusts. You're not gonna be able to open this thing up. You're gonna have to get a hammer, not the slide back.
Not the hammer.
Hey.
Don't use the hammer now.
You know, but it is efficient and self-containing when you know how to work your own firearm. Other than loading the magazine, other than pointing it down range, other than shooting. Okay? Learn how to break your firearm down. Get cleaning supplies. $15, $20, you'll be done. You have oil, you have gun oil, you have rags. It will be the simple operation. Put it back together. That's all I have to say. I didn't interrupt, forgive me.
No, you did. So that's a whole other process. We also offer gun cleaning classes as well. So that could be another extension of what you may need is to learn how to break the firearm down. Just simple.
Let's see.
And if you have nails, it's gonna be hard. And I have nails. So yeah.
There it is. That's how it looks, the bare minimum, okay? This is the slide right here. This is what is considered the firearm part. This is what they call an 80%. Even if it was an AR rifle, this would be the most dominant part of your firearm, this right here, okay? Here's your barrel. Here is your return spring. There's a rod in here. That goes right on top of the barrel. So I'm just gonna reassemble this. I'm gonna take your barrel, put it in position, take your return string and your guide rod, slide it in this one right here. I'm gonna push it in, push it down with the barrel, you'll hear it click. I don't know if you heard that.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Line it up with the guides. Lock the slide back in position, okay? With this particular firearm, it has a takedown pin, so you must reinsert the takedown pin. Goes in right here. Takedown pin, push it all the way in until it clicks. There's a lever inside. I don't know if anyone can see that. A little small lever sticking up right there. Okay, I'm gonna reach inside. I'm gonna pull it up. Release the slide.
And if they say cease fire,
Stop.
that means stop. And they'll say put your gun into a locked position. You're gonna put the gun inside a locked position. And it's gonna be empty. Magazine is gonna be out and it's gonna be in empty position. You're gonna sit it on the table and you're gonna step back.
Real quick, anybody here know what a hang fire is?
I'm sorry, what was that?
A hang fire.
No.
Okay, hang fire is excuse me. You're at the range, you're firing, okay? This is empty, no one ever want to know that. Slide it back. You're firing. Boom, boom, click. Nothing happens. The firing pin has struck the primer on that cartridge. Nothing came out. Set it down.
Set it down, yeah.
Step back. Wait about 10 seconds. Step back up. Drop the magazine. I don't have one in here with me. Drop the magazine. Eject the cartridge. Okay? A hang fire means the primer has been struck, but it may not have ignited the powder inside. And it may have been a slow ignition. It may fire 5 to 10 seconds later. Because I've seen videos where people, oh man, it didn't fire, boom, pack fell off. I've seen this, okay? People trying to be special, show off, a bunch of idiots in this world. Okay, one thing I like to do is stress safety, especially these ladies here, we like to stress safety. So, once again, if you fire, nothing comes out, drop the firearm, set it down, walk away. Let one of us know. Okay, we'll check it out, inspect it, fire around, make sure it's good to go, then back to training.
Ask questions. If something jams with the gun, just sit it down. We're gonna be right there anyway, but still just sit it down and then let us know, hey, it's not shooting. What do I do? So we'll guide you as well. Okay?
I was just gonna ask, what is the difference between jam and fire?
A jam is when you try to, when it tries to cycle the next round, but it doesn't go in. That's a jam. So it'll cause it to not fire, it'll cause the next round in the magazine, not the chamber. So that's when Aisha spoke on earlier. Drop the magazine. Hold the slide back. Get it out of there. Put the magazine in, rack it, you're good to go. That's the difference between a jam and hang fire. All right.
Now, ladies, it is really loud in there. If you have not been inside a range before, as y'all can see, we can hear it here. So just keep in mind, like, if you do need something or like if you need to communicate, just, make sure that you're looking at the instructors and talking to them. I'll be there again observing. I am gonna shoot as well, but I'll be observing. So if you need something and you need to come to me, I'll probably be, in the back. So I'll be there.
Also, look out for one another.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Center mass, so bring it up, bring the gun up just a little bit. You're trying to go center mass inside. Breathe in, breathe in.
You release the slide or you
Okay.
slide it to go. There you go. Okay.
Nice, much better.
It's on fire.
Good.
Both hands, there you
so
go.
You start, bring this gun up
Straighten
just
your
a little bit.
Right. You're going to take this thumb and drop the safety. Put your thumb back. Yes, but
Okay, good.
there you go.
Thank you. Good job. So you're gonna pull your target back?
Pull.
Your target?
Okay, you're ready to go. I'll be right here with my hand right here. one. No. Drop the magazine.
Right, you gonna protect me. I'm coming to your house so you can protect me.
Okay.
That is always part of the head.
Exactly.
Fingers here, down here a little bit.
I want you to turn up here.
There you go. You're gonna catch your right here. You're gonna release
So every
that. It's your stomach. One, your three. You're gonna release that. Don't switch, Tom.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, you're gonna catch this side. And then you're gonna see that. And when you see it again, you're gonna release.
We'll be lined up.
Both eyes open. So when you try to keep both eyes open, breathe in and the release out, and that's when you pull it a trigger.
There you go.
Go like that.
Now you know
Okay, so watch this.
this. Once you punch the target, hold up that safety. Finger in the trigger well. And have that. You got 5 rounds.
See how I got this point right here? Can you see mine? It's literally
So that's a little more kick, so I'm gonna have my hand right here on the first shot.
You may not place it right directly on how mine pulled over a little bit, but the only reason why I pulled over is because I was shaking the gun. Shake the gun, the more it try it again.
Center mass.
Put that one down for a minute. Safe.
Just ask a kick, but I'll have it right here with you, okay?
Now, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just pull the trigger. Okay?
Go, baby.
You got your No, what you did?
You
Breathe in, breathe out.
go.
Now you might.
Tilt up.
Whenever you're ready, I'll right here.
Magazine in, drop the slide. Now it's loaded. You know why it's loaded? Because you're going strictly for the center mass. That's where you're. Okay, there you go. Right here. You're gonna breathe in. Now when you're out, you're gonna pull. Bring it down just a tad bit.
Safety is on one. Ambidextrous. Pull trigger.
Nice. Good. Very good. How did you feel?
Yeah, the
Magazine. Magazine.
They made this was designed to shoot this way.
I know you felt
I'll load it for you.
something like that.
Center one, right?
You're really put the center one, right?
Okay, keep it. Go back.
Good job. Like bring it down.
No. Bring that down. Whoa. Take it. fingers on the rail. On your turn. Are you ready? You're in the trip wheel. I'm gonna break. Don't work on the ropes. Yeah, I'm gonna brace your hand, okay? It does have kick. A lot of recoil.
C-shot.
Good job. Good job.
What is done?
How did that go?
Tappy.
But you did it though. Come on, you did it. All right.
Stage coach.
This is okay. They made it. First.
Towards your right. There you go. There you go. There you go. Right here.
First one, you can take a rest and put it straight.
Hey, go
Safety down. Once you want that green dot, like that. Okay, that's where you're going to fire.
There you go.
Step back.
Down.
Right there.
There you go.
Take it off.
There you go. One more. There you go.
We all do this.
Take your time.
Now you got. Don't fire. Can't do it like that.
Right there. Nice. Good job. Good.
I'm down to do this.
Good.
An easy way to do it. Understand? Press down right there.
There you go.
Way to do it. And then you press that on top, it'll go down much easier.
Yeah. Look, if you were just pull. Just pull. When you're in control of your firearm, it can't. It's nothing to this gun. I just added a couple things to it. That's it. Okay? Same gun. It's gun. It don't matter what gun you got. It all do the same function.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
That white dot.
There you go.
Between those two right down.
Drop the slide.
Where's that complete
Drop the
line?
slide.
But you knew you was off on your first.
There you go. Directly center mass. Stop it.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, good. Okay. And you are ready. What was that? You did it. You did it. It's a, but you did it. Yes.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
How did it go?
Fantastic, but that thing is
Yes. That'll put your whole body up.
All right. Double stack magazine. Have a short range.
Take your time. Hit your sights.
What you're doing is resistance.
That's off the target. Hard target. Good job.
Be good to go.
Okay.
Now,
Go ahead.
a little bit.
There you go. Do it again. It's a little hard, but push. There you go.
Okay. Just don't lean back. You're embracing it. Lean forward. Right. Right. Okay. There you go. Now aim.
Huh?
Okay.
All with one hand.
Then
Yeah.
sight.
Release.
That's a jam. It's good that that happened. So what I'm
About
going
to
to do?
slide. Now you're ready to go.
Not going in.
All with one hand.
What I'm going to do is drop the magazine.
Yeah. Sometimes you can put a grip on it to hold your grip.
Place it
Sometimes
in
you
there.
do a little
Just
sweat.
open the way.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
You can do that too. That's fine. Yeah.
Safety is on.
Either or.
Once again, line up your target when you go. Safety on.
Just don't do that.
You start putting that shit like
Try with this and see if that helps you. Okay?
Safety is on. I want you to come. Safety on first. Why are we coming in dropping the safety?
You gotta pull this back. You understand?
That was it. That was it. Okay. No scariness to it, all right?
Center mass. Push. Push. Pull down.
Right there, trick.
There you go.
Fire your target. You ready? You see that knee going? Don't worry about the scope. Yeah, don't worry about the scope, but I'm glad. Keep your finger out of here. Now you ready? I'm gonna back away, but I'm gonna put my hand against you right here, okay? Okay. No. Put your foot back. Level straight. There you go.
Anybody want to ready?
I'll go.
Woo!
That was stagecoach.
How did that feel? She like, I ain't got no words, right? I'm in shock.
But you know what though? You did it.
Yeah,
You did
everybody
it.
gotta go
Good
at
job.
least once.
There you go. That's perfect.
Right here. Come back. Right here. This is where we'll be. Because you want the firearm and hold. This is going to be doing that perfect. So now we're
Exhale.
See your hand? Fire the target.
I just want to
Your knees are all No, keep right-handed, right? What you're going to do is create resistance. Once you have equal power on both hips, right hand and pull back and let it go.
Okay. 9 millimeters in the bug.
okay.
You don't want to put that other shit.
Okay.
Oh,
put it on. You're pulling the trigger up here. When you press the safety, down here you do it. See how easy it was before? It was just, it wasn't going. It's a safety issue that Glock introduced several years ago. Because the gun was going off by itself, it was dropping. So in order to prevent that,
Could have been that
double
was
trigger.
shooting that.
Trigger on and pull it back. Release it, the entire trigger go back. And so when you put it on here, that's why you can pull it. All right. So now, we're going to do the same thing. Huh? Yeah, oh yeah. What? Sure.
Stay right there.
What? Get it. So you're right-handed?
That was smooth.
So if it does it again, I'm gonna put it on. The word fear. Break it down for you. Evidence theory. False evidence. Appearing real. I'm gonna ask something else there on.
I know what that means. Go ahead.
I don't want you to be afraid. I'm right here. Be afraid. I take as a joke, serious about it. Because in the real things are dangerous. You're here with safe individuals. Safe as well. Okay?
That's half the battle.
That's how we go.
If you don't pressure, you don't have to, okay? So the same technique, same way you hold it, okay? The difference is you're gonna have to control the hammer. Okay, you can pull the trigger, it's gonna be hard. And I don't want no one to do that yet. I want them to pull the hammer first. Okay? There is no safety. As long as the hammer is not fire. That's the difference. Don't worry about the scope, okay? Just Oh, you liked it, huh? Good job. Good job.
You held on to it strong.
Oh, yeah.
Four.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing,
that
yes.
one.
Shoulder blade forward. Right there. Okay? Don't worry about that. Let me know when you're ready.
Get a seat.
Pull the hammer back. Bring it over here.
We got the equipment. I want to say thank you all for coming. Come in for a little bit.
Yeah, we want to just say thank you for coming. We hope to see you again. Definitely.
We hope to see you again, hear from you again. If there's anything that y'all need, y'all have our information. Please reach out to us.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
was.
Yeah.
I do have a question. So I just picked these up off that table over there, but I would much rather prefer to do it with like.
What's this for?
CC doesn't like us.
Oh, this is,
Training and stuff. Do you have?
this is, we, I don't know these people. You have to take a special class.
And you guys don't have that.
We don't have a special. Yeah.
Certified with
I don't know how much they charge, but I have a guy who's pretty reasonable.
Okay.
A lot of people
I just followed you on Instagram.
Okay,
So
perfect. You can DM me.
Okay.
And I'll send you that person's number. I think the class is $150. I don't know what they charge. I don't know.
I was gonna say she definitely can direct you. And then if everybody, DM me so that I can make sure I have your Instagram. And then whatever I recorded of you, I'll send it to you. I'm not the best recorder, but I did get some stuff. But I'll send it over.
Okay. Yeah.
And then if anybody have anything to say or want to, leave a testimony, Elijah can record you guys. You guys want to tell us how you feel, or after once you walk in, you felt a certain way, and maybe now you feel more confident. So if anybody's open to it,
I don't want to record, but this was good.
Okay.
Like, thank you guys for doing this and putting the effort to involve.
Thank you.
I'm camera shy.
Okay, I got you.
Like me.
I got you.
Right, it's probably
So
captured.
actually, y'all can tell us how y'all feel. We can
So
just
how
go
do you-
around.
Definitely, I feel a lot better when I first came. I was nervous and I've shot before a lot of times, but I feel a lot more comfortable handling that for sure.
And I think the more and more you come, even if it's not with Ashmar or Pretty and Protected, now you can be able to go with your husband and know what you should be doing. Tell him to step back. I got this.
Okay.
See how when you came to me, I stepped back
No, you
and
did.
I allowed you to do that. Whereas the guys, they've a little bit more hands-on. Because there's times where you're not going to have anybody to assist you. You need to know how to do it yourself. And it's only basically, how many steps? 2 to 3 steps? And that's it.
Right.
I think it's getting rid of the nervousness. Like
Yes.
once
Yeah.
we take
Yeah.
that out of our mind, then you can actually focus. That's why they keep telling us to breathe, breathe,
Right.
breathe.
Breathe in,
Relax.
breathe out on the release, and the bullet will fly. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much it.
Thank you.
So hopefully,
I just want to say thank you guys. All of you guys are great. I really appreciate it. I feel more comfortable and confident,
and you did good just being your first time to come out shooting. You did an amazing job. All of you guys did an amazing job. I think once you got around to the second time, you start to feel a little bit more comfortable. Yeah. And comfortability is the thing that we want to engage with you guys. So.
And now I know all the helpful tools. So like that little device that helps you load the gun. And I was like, oh. Yeah. So I ordered everything on Amazon.
Nails did good. They did great. With the nails, she said, "You don't have one of those things?" I said, "No, we don't do that over here."
So make sure you guys tell a friend to tell a friend.
Sure.
And when we have ladies' night, come out to the shooting, so just you can get more practice in.
Yes, sometimes we'll have it at LAX where it may be closer to a lot of people that's in the LA area, you know what I mean? And just come out 2 hours.
Yeah, we're here because of the classroom, so just trying to find areas where we can have a classroom in the range.
Yeah, it's convenient. So if nothing else, thank you for your time. You guys have a good rest of your Saturday. Hey, go have a drink.
No, you're right, relax.
You gotta work.
Thank
Well,
you
tomorrow.
guys.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.